Hi guys, Berry Babe here. I'm home. I'm home from Florida. Can you tell? Oh, back on the front porch. But I have a different stool, so I'm down lower. So I feel a little humble, but at least it's not coming up under my hanging skin. Today is Monday, March 13. I had to check. The last time I posted a vlog, it was March 3rd, and I was in Big Lagoon State Park outside of Pensacola, Florida. I had recorded a few more vlogs, but I was having a hell of a time getting them posted. I tried at the library, and I had made it like 14 minutes, 40 seconds. And when I went to load it, it ran and ran and ran and ran, and then it didn't take. So I went into iMovie and changed it around and sat for 45 minutes. And the library closed. So then I tried another one, and I must have run out of room on my camera because I had all those wedding dress shopping videos, and I was sitting at a picnic table at an adjacent campsite, and the sun was such that I couldn't see the number on the screen to tell that it had stopped. So I'm talking and talking and talking, and at that point I said, I'm tired of trying to make this work. And so to bring you up to date, last I vlogged, I had to watch it to see 150 exactly, or 150.1. I made it down to 148. Took a little while, and then I had a goose egg, then I was 148 and 148. And then it came time for the cheat. I know I had wanted to get down to 145 before the cheat, but we were in Gulf Shores, and that's where I decided I was going to cheat. And I fell down the cheat hole. And then I decided I really liked eating Florida style, and I really didn't want to be on HCG right then. And so I stopped taking HCG, and I just kept eating. I'm sorry, I had to move in off the porch. I've got little snow coming in on the screen. I apologize if that's causing excuse me, on the camera. We got into Ohio, and my nose started stuffing up, and I'm back to winter nose. I used maybe 30 Kleenexes the whole time I was in Florida, 6 weeks or so. Hit Ohio, I start feeling like I've got a cold again. I'm going to get my allergy shot today. So today I ate and ate and ate, and when I got on the scale yesterday morning, we got home late Saturday night, I got on the scale yesterday morning, I was 159 point something. Okay, I had gotten up to 166 on vacation, and I dropped back down to 148, and I was 159 point something. It was like, oh, that's too close to 160. I don't ever want to see 160 again. So I'm back on the wagon. Today I was down 4.9, so I was 140. I don't know, you do the math. Anyway, I was glad to see the 145 something, point something, 144.9 something, I don't know. But no, 50, sorry, 50s. I emailed Rilla and I said I'm 145. No, I was 154. Wishful thinking. So I'm 155. I was 159.8, and I think I'm 149.9 today. That would make it 4.9, wouldn't it? Anyway, Revelations? No. Donna O says, I just really can drop the water, but I pack it on fast. It goes on fast, it comes off fast. And my theory is that I was so big for so long, I have such huge fat cells, so many of them, that the minute they get the chance to fill up with anything, they fill up. And then when I behave, out it comes. So that's why I get a whoosh, 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 stop. Slow, slow, slow. So I have till April 15th to get to 142. If I behave, I'll get there. I have a new toy. Maybe I'll show it to you one day. Donna O was teasing me, I think. She had an LOL when she sent it to me, but it's a food safe. And I saw that and I thought, this is interesting. So I started reading the reviews, and what it is, it's like the one I bought it's the size of a loaf of bread, big loaf of bread. And it has a top on it that has a timer clock in it. It has batteries in it, and you set it for how many minutes or hours in the future you want to allow it to open. And one of my hardest things is nighttime eating. Well, yesterday I have discovered a bread, and I got it at Walmart. I saw it some of the other places in Florida, but it's Killer Dave's or something, and there's 60 calories in a slice, and it's got a lot of seeds in it and small slices, and it's not too bad. And so, you know, under my poached eggs, I can have one. It's taking a chance, but yesterday, it's not bad with a lot of butter on it. Yesterday it was calling to me, and it was just really loud. It was like, well, one, I can't do one. I can't do one. One leads to two, and two leads to half a loaf. So, and then that leads to things that are even worse. So I remembered while I'd been on vacation, I ordered this food safe. So I opened it up and threw the bread in there and the last of the Jif, and put the top on and set it for yesterday at 5 o'clock, because 5 o'clock is my designated. I can start thinking about dinner time. Trying to do just protein shakes and Quest bar before dinner, and then I can eat dinner, and then I shouldn't eat after dinner. So I didn't need it. I'd had some chicken, so I didn't need the bread. So I reset it, but my phone was on the fritz, and for a couple hours until I finally figured out how to reset it. And so I didn't know exactly what time it was, and instead of 5 o'clock, it doesn't open tonight until 6:15. So if I choose to have a slice of bread for dinner, it will be a little bit later than 5 o'clock. But I have another piece of chicken, and I'm thinking I'm going to have chicken. I ate a little bit of it already. So it's of no consequence. But I have to tell you that once that bread was locked away, it was like, it's $20 for plus shipping for a new replacement bottom. If you get desperate and you break the bottom, which they suggest because the bottoms are cheaper to replace. If you got to get in there, you crack it, then you can get a new bottom. But no. But they say if you're trying to give up cigarettes, you can put your cigarettes in there. If you're trying to give up alcohol, you can put your alcohol in there. And I unfortunately don't have problems with that, but bread, peanut butter. So, you know, I've talked about feeling like I need to have it just in case I need to have it. I want it. If I want it, you know, I'm a 3-year-old. So this way I can have it around, but I can lock it away at night. Because usually at around 6, if I've managed to make it to then, I'm doing okay at dinner time. But then I need to decide what I'm having for dinner, fix it, and lock everything else away so I don't go back and keep dosing myself. Just another one. So I've also ordered, Amazon had them, but they were out of stock. So Overstock.com, it's a plastic cage. You know those little tiny ones that you put baby nipples in and then you can put it in the dishwasher? Well, this is 12 by 7 by 7 and it has a numbered turn on it. But you can put them in the refrigerator or the freezer. So I thought, maybe I could have some Halo Top in the house and I could lock it away. Now I will remove the number lock and I will put a lock with a key on it and I will lock the key in the big box. And then in the refrigerator I can put some other things. I like my bread cold, and so I won't be using it very much and it needs to stay in the refrigerator, so I can lock it in the refrigerator. So if I happen to open the refrigerator for some other reason and see it in there, I won't be able to get to it. Those are much more flimsy and they can break apart and they're only $20. But I don't think, I think that I hope I'm not that insane that I would break it to get in there. But while I was on vacation, I did buy some ice cream. I couldn't find Halo Top and I portioned it out and I did okay. So I'm thinking, okay, if I get some Halo Top and I portion it into half-cup sizes and put them in the cage, then I'd reach in at my designated eating time, take one out, lock the rest up, lock the key away. The games, I'm a grown-up, I shouldn't have to play these games with myself, but I'm such an addict. And I am close to goal, and I am going to have to, this is a lifetime thing. I can't keep doing this 20 pounds up, 20 pounds, every 4 days. It's like up and down and up and down. So it's cold here. I want spring. I didn't want to come home from Florida because it's the wedding. The wedding is coming. And I know it's July 15th, but that's going to be a heartbeat. And I have so much to do, and I have to get the house ready because my brother's coming, and he's never been to this house, and I don't want him to see anything sloppy because he's got a military, he was career military, salute your commander or whatever. So I'm going on and on. Anyway, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be vlogging. I just missed, I was so out of routine. And going to the library, it was kind of depressing sitting there because I tend to turn vlogs on and I do a little bit and one of you is running and I can put my headphones on and walk around the house, and the library I just had to sit there and it got to be a burden. The best Wi-Fi I had was at the laundromat in the next town, but you can only do so much laundry. And so we'll see. Hopefully I'm in it till I get, when I get in the 140s, I'm sure I'll be good till I get in the 140s, and probably till I get to 145. And then I'm going to have to really pay attention because I'll start thinking, oh, I have lots of time before my April 15th appointment with my plastic surgeon. And, you know, he thinks I'm stabilized at 142, 144. So it's like, I gotta be stabilized. I gotta be there when I go back. So, I can see my breath. I'm glad to be back on my porch, but I wish it weren't snowing. I wish it were warmer. There's still too much stuff out in the trailer in the van. I go out and I grab a few things and I come in and then I'm too cold. So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna get some cottage cheese and some fish. You know, I was in Florida and the best fish that I have found is frozen in a bag at Kroger. And they have Kroger down there. And, you know, all the fish. I don't do shrimp. I tried crab. I tried scallops. It's like, there's no flavor. There's no texture. But I hit 14, so I better stop so I can get this uploaded. Bye for now.